Tell you what, man, the NFL cranks out more content than we do. Just so making an event of the schedule release, and the Vikings 17 games in 2022 is out there for the people. And we'll go through that's a win, that's a loss, that's a win, that's a win, that's a win, that's a win, that's a win a little bit later on. But just going through and getting the gestalt of the schedule. So week 1, the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers. Welcome on into US Bank Stadium. A late game, 3:25. Probably is going to be Fox's America's Game of the Week. Who are we going to get? So who's the A team for the Fox now? Burkhardt and Greg Olsen. Well, I like Burkhardt, Greg Olsen. Whatever. But Aaron Rodgers trying to settle in without Devontae Adams. Is Christian Watson the bane of the Vikings' existence? Like, did you know the Vikings traded away the pick that the Packers took for Christian Watson? Even though we ignore that the Packers gave up 2 second-round picks. It just... Whatever. Vikings, Kevin O'Connell, big test right away. Zadarius Smith, revenge game. Shondon Sullivan, revenge game. All of the revenge games. Is Anthony Barr going to sign with the Packers? Probably not. I could just made that up. Don't care at all. Just getting it out of the way right away. Go 1-up against the Packers. Go 1-up in the division right away. Baby. Week 2 at Eagles, Monday Night Football. So the one of 2 primetime games for the Vikings. No Sunday Night Football, although they could be flexed in later on. Like, it wouldn't shock me if there is a division race week 17 at the Packers on New Year's Day gets flexed to Sunday Night Football, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. So Eagles, Monday Night Football, seeing Jalen Hurts. How many times they're going to play? The Eagles could have drafted Justin friggin' Jefferson. Blah, 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 blah. Good times, man. A big road test early. The Eagles won't be a pushover. I do like what Sirianni has done. Also, Jonathan Gannon, revenge game. Eagles defense coordinator. He interviewed for the Vikings head coaching job, so it's going to be good. Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown. Good times, man. Week 3, the low-energy Detroit Lions come into US Bank Stadium. Now, this is going to be, Jameson Williams isn't going to play. In all likelihood, he's probably going to start the year on the pup. Maybe he makes it back for the Week 14 game, but yeah, the narratives of the Vikings give up Jameson Williams, that has to be shelved for a little bit. So 2 division games right out of the gate, both at home. Actually, 3 division games right out of the gate in the first 5 weeks, all 3 at home. So that's a nice way for the Vikings to get off to a fast start on the schedule. Week 4 at the Saints. Playing at Tottenham Stadium. To dare is to do against the stupid Saints in London, and the Saints are not going to be good, man. It's going to be rough. Plus, early morning kickoff, so you can have some tea and scrumpets, maybe a little bit of hair of the dog from Saturday night. I don't know, and then you're just on with your day, and it's kind of nice because then after the Vikings game, you can watch the rest of the games the rest of the day. And you don't have to worry about anything. You're just carefree. And it's something that we mentioned. Just because the Vikings played in London week 4, it didn't mean that the Vikings necessarily would have a bye immediately week 5. A lot of teams that play in London don't have to have their bye week right away. So maybe the Vikings requested that, but they get the Bears right away. It's very important that the Vikings get a home game so they can jet set right away at home from London, get back at it. So it's actually not as bad as you think it's going to be, because hopefully the Vikings will be able to get a late night flight from London, be able to land back here in the great state of Minnesota, rest up, shake off the jet lag, and then they're back at it on Wednesday. So overall, I mean, it's not going to disrupt their schedule too much. Like, body clock wise, depending on when they go out there, yeah, it will take a little bit, but it's really no worse than if the Vikings played on Monday night and then they're having a turnaround, and thank goodness it's at home. So you got the crooked Chicago Bears, you got Justin friggin' Fields coming in. Bring it. Bring it. Oh, Mike Pettin at Donatel revenge game. Chris Rumpf revenge game. Let's go. Week 6. So bad beat for the beat writers, man. So they were rooting for Miami in December, but no dice there. So you're at the Dolphins at noon. It's going to be hot in October down in Miami. We get to see maybe Hey Teddy, but really probably Tua, and then Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. Good times. Week 7 bye. I'm not mad at it. Wish it would have been a little bit later, but it is what it is. Week 8 Cardinals. So Nuke will be back off his PED suspension because he's on the shelves for the first 6 games of the year. So he'll be back in the fold. Kyler Murray, of course, is always dangerous. So there you go. But at least it's at home. Week 9 at the Commies. Kirk Cousins revenge game. Back at FedEx Field. It's going to be good times, man. Now, I don't know what to make of Washington, man. So I love Scary Terry. I like Curtis Samuel. I don't believe in Carson Wentz at all. I love John Dotson as well, but I do not believe in Carson Wentz. I just don't. Speaking of revenge games, Week 10, the Stephon Diggs game at Orchard Park. It's the 0-4 in the Super Bowl versus 0-4 in the Super Bowl. Now, the Bills are a damn good football team. That's going to be a hell of a game. Plus, Vikings fans and Bills Mafia getting together. Let's go, man. Week 11, you got the Cowboys playing at, is it 335 or 325? I may have had a typo. Doesn't matter. But Vikings, Cowboys, US Bank Stadium, getting it on. Now, it's nice that the Vikings home games are sort of spaced out minus the last 2 weeks of the season. We'll talk about that. But, the Vikings do have the benefit. They have 9 home games. They have 7 true road games and 1 neutral site game against the Saints. So it's really good there. Week 12, first time ever, the Vikings will be hosting Thanksgiving. Thursday Night Football. Patriots coming on into US Bank Stadium. Mac Jones, as well as Bill Belichick. Ooh, Kevin O'Connell revenge game, because remember, Belichick drafted O'Connell and then punted him after a year. Ooh. All right, so stuff your face with turkey. Watch the Lions lose. Watch the Cowboys lose. And then the Vikings getting after it, man. Thursday Night Football. Also noteworthy, the Vikings, that's their only appearance on Thursday Night Football, so that's also an advantage. And then 2 straight noon games. You got the Jets coming into US Bank Stadium. The dumbest rivalry in sports history. It's just fantastic. And Tyler Gronklin coming back to the friendly confines. Week 14 at the low-energy Lions. Maybe Jameson Williams is back for this game. Don't really know. By this time, the Lions will probably have imploded and probably are going to be tanking for Bryce Young. So for that, we thank you. Week 15 Colts. Matt Ryan, the corpse of him, just trotting on into US Bank Stadium weekend at Bernie style. I always like Frank Reich. I think that Chris Ballard has put together a good team, so that's going to be a tough out-of-conference test. Good thing it's at home. Week 16, I mean, the Giants may be straight booty at this point, and also you're at home. So it is nice because you have the Jets, you have the Colts, you have the Giants all at home in the final 6 games of the season, as well as you're on the road against the Lions. Now, like we said, it's nice that you have 3 home division games to start off with, but then you got 3 road division games to end the season with. So you're at the Lions week 14. You're at the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers week 17. That's going to be on New Year's Day, which is on a Sunday, so it doesn't flex anything there. As of right now, it's in the late afternoon slot. And then you got week 18 at the Bears. And the Bears are probably already packed it in. They'll be tanking by then. But like we said, the Vikings don't have any Sunday Night Football games as of right now, but they could flex one of those late season games, probably Vikings at Packers. So yeah, pack your warm weather gear, man. Again, this is probably the worst run out possible for the beat writers because you got the Dolphins early. Who cares about Miami in October? And then you have at Green Bay. So enjoy the Appleton Applebee's for your New Year's Eve plans, beat writers. And then you're in the Windy City the first weekend in January. So just wonderful. Mazel tov. It's going to be great, man. It's going to be great. But yeah, we'll do our wins predictions here coming up, but it's looking pretty good. Strength of the schedule is there. Vikings have the 9 home games, only 7 road games, so let's get it on, man. Let's get it on. But your thoughts are our thoughts. Vikings 2022 schedule release the Fury. Let us know your thoughts. Does it unleash the Fury? Doesn't matter. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.